Hello, welcome back to my channel. I'm here today to share two train journals with you. These are very different to what I usually make. One is a Christmas present from my dad, so you won't be seeing this till after Christmas. And the other one I have made to sell if you would like it. It's a lovely gift, I think, for a train enthusiast. I'm sorry if you can hear a lot of wind and rain. We're in the middle of Storm Dara today and it's really atrocious at the moment. I've waited all day and the light has not got any better, so I'm sorry about the shadows, but I hope you can still enjoy it. The kit I'm using, well, the book cover was a printable I bought from the Plum Creek Booksmith, and that is her details there. She's on Etsy, and she's also got a YouTube channel if you wanted to make one yourself. It's a lovely hardcover. I printed out this obviously on paper. I then glued that to some card and then glued the inside, put another cut piece of paper on there just to make it really thick. So going in, obviously this is one of the pages from the kit. It's like a logbook of what goods they moved on a train, that sort of thing. Just a nice backing paper here that I've made with a flip of this train book page printable. Made a lovely cute little pocket here and popped some tickets in there, obviously as if you'd been on the train. This is actually a dictionary card, and I love that. It was Journey and I thought that was perfect for the journal. Going over the page is a little photo printable inside that pocket, and that just reminds me of some young man, maybe my dad, in the 50s and 60s playing with their train set. A page there. In this bit I've just popped a little pocket here with a steam train, and in there I've just printed out this on some really yellowy paper that I've got. It's not the thickest, but it's okay. And obviously that's a vintage scene from, I don't know, possibly Switzerland. It could be Switzerland. All about the Pullman. So obviously a very vintage train. So that goes in there. This is a printable I've had for ages from Pinterest. It's a timetable from Pittsburgh in 1915, and I made that into a flip. The other side of the logbook there, a couple of little journaling cards here of like vintage train adverts, and they're just blank on the other side so you can journal. My dad really doesn't get the concept of junk journals, so I don't know what he'll make of this journal, but it's nice to have something made for you, and I didn't know what else to get him, so it's nice for him to have this. Some more of the train logbook, stop on a red signal, just glued on there. I glued this picture of a vintage train just across these two pages, and the centre signature is a printable of a vintage book telling you the different parts of the train and what they are, the engine rather. That's a printable that I've just glued across those two pages. There's plenty of writing. I don't know, he might like to keep write memories of him when he used to train spot in the 50s and 60s. Keep memorabilia in here. You could tuck in old tickets you've had. I don't know, all sorts you could do with it. There's a little pocket here. I haven't put anything there, so you can put something in there. You just slip something in that you want. Made a little ticket cluster there with the Tim Holtz mini clip, and on the other side another little cluster of these printable tickets. Some more of the logbooks, you can write all in that. Crossing railroad there. Made a pocket out of a page here, and in there I've just took this page which is all about a machine that helps them to lay the track properly. Some more just plain page. Made a little pocket here with tickets, there's like a luggage ticket there, picture of an old steam train, an old printable of a ticket there. And then the other side of this, these were some printables I'd bought, and I actually printed these on really glossy paper. I love how that has come out. It actually looks like a vintage photograph from the 50s or 60s. And these are just printed on some really horrible paper I've got, but they've come out really well. You know how the thickness, like sugar paper almost, that tickets used to be printed on, that's what that is. There's a page here which I've just made into, it's very hard to get it all on the page, a flip up so you can write underneath there. And then the last page is obviously some more of the logbook and a page from another kit. So that's the one that I have made for my dad, which I'll give at Christmas. And then this is the one that I've made. It's pretty similar, it's just got a few variations in it. Still the same lovely hardcover. inside logbook. Did the flip up here, and this time pop this little train at the bottom like a little tab, but you pick that up and you can write all under there. Some squared paper that I've just popped this vintage journal card on as an actual tuck, and then going over the page, made a little pocket here and popped some really interesting little bits in there, like this is a steam train journal card and another of those faux tickets. Nice bit of ledger paper there. That is a picture from, I can't remember where, but I've decided to stick it on there because although it's got a picture on it, you could easily write over that. Obviously write on that. The logbook, put two side by side. Then this is a pocket, remember. I thought that was lovely for anybody for a train. You know, lots of memories of train spotting when they were younger in the 50s and 60s. And I printed this sheet of paper out just so you could write on the other side, but obviously it's quite interesting, all different steam trains and adverts and things like that, so that just slots into there. I might faff with that after because I'm doing it's hard when you're on camera. Page here that you can write on, obviously glued that there just for interest. The centre of this signature is again like the other book, all about steam train, little printable on there about the train to Nottingham. A little cluster up there. This was the Great Western Railway for Niagara Falls. That was an advert for it. It's a printable, and that's just been turned into a flip, so you can write all on there. You remember the dictionary card I showed you of Journey? I've popped one in here as well. I just think that's lovely. There's that timetable again. This time it's a flip up rather than a flip out. Some more of the just interesting paper. Another pocket here, cool ride and a luggage train ticket, so you can write on there, you can write on the backs of those. Did this photo, remember the other one I showed black and white, this one's actually a colour one. I love that picture, like those tracks just going off into the distance. So there's that one. Another ticket, and then this sort of advert for records, but it was called Waiting for the Train, so I just popped that in there. Victor Records, that's an old thing. The back page, I popped another photograph there, just made that into a pocket, and in there I've popped the oh, that's the one about the Holman track laying machine, about how it helped the men, you know, lay the tracks for the train to actually go on. So that tucks in there. And then you just got the back page, the log again, and some of that pretty interesting paper. So they're just two different journals I've made. If you're interested, again, Plum Creek Booksmith, she's the one who gave me the printable. Well, I bought the printable for obviously the book and some of the log pages. That's all for now. Sorry about the lighting, and thanks for stopping by. Bye-bye.